Good afternoon, students. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
So, in the yesterday class, we have started median for the group data. Okay, so let's see the problem based on that. Okay, so I hope you have gone through the what are the steps to compute the median for the group data. So, I'll repeat once again. Whenever we have a data will be inclusive type, I can say that is a discontinuous type. First, we convert it into exclusive type. That is, we call continuous type. So this is the compulsory. This is the first note which you have to always make compulsory. Okay. And the second, then your step starts from here. Find the less than types here. That means you know how to find less than types here. Then locate the median class. So how to locate the median class? You calculate n by 2 and just find out first time where this value will be lying. That particular value is basically your median class. And once you get median class, you may get it, you may get these all values like L1, L2, n by 2, CF, everything you will be getting. Okay, so we will see one example and then you can understand better way. So calculate median age median age from the following data from the following data. So I have a age in years and frequency. Okay. So it is 0 to 9, uh, 10 to 19, 20 to 29, 30 to 39, 40 to 49. And you have given frequency 3, 10, 28, 36, 3. So this is the data we have. So we'll take the solution. So what you have to do, let's create a table for this. Okay. So I think 5 intervals. So I need I think this much area. Yes. And in this case, first of all, I need interval column, which is I think continuous, which is not a continuous. So to make it continuous, and then we have another entry which is called frequency, and then we have a less than types here. Okay, so I'm just creating that things which is important for me, and then finally we have a last one which is total. So this is exactly a table look like. Okay, so the first one we have age, which is given in years, and here we have a number of person which is called frequency, and then we can find less than type here. Okay, so less than type cumulative frequency you can able to find using that data. So the first condition you need to check with this particular age is given discrete or continuous. So you can find this is the discrete, so we have to make it first continuous. So it is, I can say 0 to 9.5, 9.5 to 19.5, 19.5 to 29.5, 29.5 to 39.5, and 39.5 to 49.5. Here if you see, if I subtract 0 out of 0.5, then it will give me the negative number, which is not possible because it is age. That's why I have started from 0. This is the one note you can always take care. This is 3, 10, 28, 36 and 3. Okay, so now you can find less than types here, which is very simple for you. Go on adding. So this is 0 3, then 10 plus 3, which is 13, 13 plus 28, which turns out to be, I think, 41, 41 plus 36, how much it is?
77.
77. And finally we have 77 plus 3, which is 80, right? So that means total will be the 80. So this is the addition of this frequency is going to be 80. Is that clear how to find lesson types here, everybody? I hope you have already you know how to get this lesson types here. So what the step says, you need to obtain first less than type CF. So step number 1 is already done. Second step, you need to find out the median class. So for median class, you need to obtain n by 2. Okay. So for that, you need to know what is your n. Okay. So your n is, I think, your n is 80, 80. Okay. So you need to find out n by 2, which is 80 by 2, which is 40. So where this 40 is occurring, where this 40 is occurring, okay, so that interval become your median class. Are you getting the point? So this 80 is coming in this class interval, hence this is my median class, hence this is my median class. So this much only we have to understand where this 40 is occurring. Okay, so 40 is occurring the first time will be in this interval, therefore I can say median class, median class or median, I can say, yeah, median class is 19.5 to 29.5. And once you have a median class, then I think it's very simple to compute median. Therefore m, which is same as median, what is the formula? L1 L2 minus L1 n by 2 minus CF upon f. Okay, so what is your L1 in this case? 19.5 plus L2 minus L1. So L2 will be 29.5 minus 19.5. N by 2 you have already obtained, which is 40, minus CF. So you can see minus CF. What is your CF? CF will be a cumulative frequency, which is obtaining by previous median class. So this is your 13 divided by frequency, which is 28. So one can get simplify this one. So get simplify this one. So this is, I think, 10. 10 into, if you just do subtraction, this is 27 by 28 plus 19.5. So if you just add up, you will get the median value. How much it is coming? Let me know that. Just do the calculation and let me know the answer, Professor. Yes? How much it is? Anyone?
19.500.
19.500. Just check it once again. Just check it once again. Sorry?
29.1428.
Correct. 29.1428.
28.
That will be in terms of years, right? Because you have age in years. So this is the actual, I can say the value of your age. Okay. So this is your median age. So see, these type of problems are very simple. Like once you understand the data, only thing is that you need to find out n by 2. And where this n by 2 is coming, you need to search that particular median class. And once you know the median class, then it's very simple because this is your L1, this is your L2, this is your F. But only thing is that where the students did mistake, they they write this CF which is 41, which is wrong, because as per the data, your as per the information, your CF will be less than type CF of pre-median class. So wherever is the median class is there, above that particular interval which you have, that is called your basically CF value. So whenever your median class will be this one, above that whoever frequency is there, whoever less than type CF is there, that is called pre-median class. So pre-median class can be obtained always after the median class. So make sure that means whenever you make this triangle, above that will be always your CF will be there, and then you can do the calculation, you can get the answer for the same. Okay. So there are several examples which you can do in the practicals. Okay. So we'll have the more examples in practical. Even when you go ahead, there are different type of example is there. So we can see on that time. Okay. So let's move to the next part of that, which is your next topic is the quartile. Okay. So this is the very important part. So I will discuss the more topics together here: quartiles, decile, and percentile. Okay. These all topics are actually they are all related. They are all related, but there is small change in the concepts. Okay, so that concepts I will tell you. Then further you can able to do it. Now, as we have seen the median, what the median does, we have a data. We have a data. Let's say this data, and this is the median value. This is the middle value, which is called median value. So this one value divide the data into two equal parts, right? So we have a two equal parts, 1 and 2. Similarly, this is the median. Similarly, when I divide the data into, that means if I have a three values, let's say q1, q2, q3, that means I am dividing the data into now four equal parts. So that means there are three values which divides the data into four equal parts. So this is basically equal. This is equal to this much. This is equal. Means all are equal. Okay, all are equal. So if I see divides the data into four equal parts means what? If there is a median, then it is n by 2, right? You are calculating n by 2 in the previous example. But if it is data divided into four equal parts, so what could be this portion? N by 4, n by 4, n by 4, n by 4, right? Because it's divide the data into four equal parts, and this is known as quartile. Similarly, when your data is divided into 10 equal parts, so this is four equal parts. This is, make sure that this is four equal parts. Four equal parts. So similarly, when there is a decile, what happens? It will be divide the data into 10 equal parts. This is in the case of quartiles. Okay. When it is decile, then the data is divided into 10 equal parts. Similarly, when we have a percentile, the data is divided into 100 equal parts. This is a very small concept which you have to just understand. then other definition and everything will be the like it is same. So I will just introduce one concept, then you can understand entire concept. Okay. So only the thing is that you need to understand quartiles. What the quartile says, I have a three data, three values which divide the data into four equal parts. Four equal parts. And each part having same chances. So I will say, see, this means if I'm saying median, the 50% is here, 50% is here. Correct? But again, if I'm dividing here, there is some value, I can say some value, then I will just say this is Q1, this is Q2, this is Q3. If I'm saying like that. So if I'm saying this one is my first quartile, that means that below this I have a 25% of data and above this I have 75% of data. See, this is the meaning of quartile. What is the meaning of median? Your data is divided into 50% above, 50% below. Means median value. Whenever I'm saying the quartile 1, so what quartile 1 says? Your quartile 1 is nothing but I'm just talking in terms of quartile Q1. Okay. So what quartile 1 says? I have a data which is below 25%. Okay. Below 25% and above 75%. Similarly, Q2 is nothing but what? Below 50% and above 50%. Means it is same as median also. This is same as median. This is nothing but your median value. And similarly, we have a Q3 which is, you can understand, 75% below and 25% above. So below we have 75% and 25%, above 25%. So whenever you are interested to understand this quartiles, so what quartiles gives? Quartiles give information about your data, how your observations are distributed. Means ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि your entire data, like if I'm saying quartile means majority of the data, if I'm obtaining Q1, I'm saying 25% below, but it may happen 50% below. Okay, it should not like that. So quartile gives information about how much percent of your observation below it at certain point and how much percent of observations are above that. Okay, so that basically gives the quartiles value. So this is the very small concept. Similarly, we have a decile, we have percentile, and we can work on similar manner. There is no change in the concepts. Okay, so I'll take for the like quartile, you may just understand how it works. So we'll again consider few cases, quartiles for the raw data. Okay, so if I'm considering quartiles, means I'm considering deciles as well as percentile. Okay, so just make understand how this simultaneous things works for raw data. Okay, so the definition will be same. You have to put the data in order first, very important. As remember, whenever you are obtaining decile, percentile, whatever things, we need to put the data in order. Okay, increasing order. Then what is general definition of quartiles? Qi is equal to I time n plus 1 by 4 observations, fourth observations, fourth observation in order data. So this may give the values of Qi. And what are the values of I can take here? I takes only 1, 2, 3. So if I substitute I is equal to 1, I may get Q1. So Q1 का formula क्या होगा? N plus 1 by 4. If I'm substituting 2, I will get Q2, which is 2 times N plus 1 by 4. Okay. Similarly for 3, and we will get similarly Qi. Similarly, I can define Di, which is a decile. What is the formula? I times n plus 1 by 10. This much difference is there. Understand? Because why it is 10? Because your data is divided into 10 equal parts in order data. So what are the values of I can take? I can take 1, 2 up to 9. Okay, because if you are dividing the 10 equal parts, that means 9 value will be there. So that means one can find d1, d2, d3 up to d9, not d10. Remember, so if I ask you obtain d10, you cannot obtain d10 from decile. Remember, okay. So be sure that you can able to like how to get that. So d10 is not possible, okay, because d10 is obtaining is actually the question is wrong, okay, but then you can accordingly you can work on that. Accordingly you can work on that. Then we have a similarly another pi, which is percentile. It's nothing but I time n plus 1 by 100. Okay, and let me know if you have any query here. This is in order data. In order data. For all I takes value 1, 2 up to I can say 99. So this is the entire concept for I can say for quartiles, decile, percentile for the raw data. Is there any question so far? Yes. Anyone? Is there any question? Then let me know.
तो अगर डेफिनेशंस पूछे जाएंगे तो हमें खाली ये फॉर्मूला एक्सप्लेन करना पड़ेगा।
Sorry.
डेफिनेशन अगर पूछे जाते हैं तो
हाँ.
हमें फॉर्मूला एक्सप्लेन करना पड़ेगा कि डेफिनेशन
नहीं
अलग से।
नहीं definition में पूछेगी. They will specify that you define the definition of quartile. So you have to define only the quartiles QI. No need to see. I am giving all the concepts together. That does not means that they will ask you all the concepts together. Okay, but see conceptually it is same. So instead of giving separate for like मतलब एक बार पहले क्वार्टाइल्स के बारे में सिखाओ, फिर एक बार डेसाइल के बारे में सिखाओ, फिर एक बार परसेंटाइल, तो देखो कितना टाइम कंज्यूमिंग है. आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? So you become get frustrated. Yeah, same thing we are doing. We are writing again and again. So it's not like that. So once you study the quartiles, then automatically you can write for decile as well as percentile. Only thing is that you need to understand in decile we divide by 10, in percentile we divide by 100. Why? Because in decile we have a 9 values that divides the data into 10 equal parts. This is the proper reason for why we are dividing by 10. Is that clear? Yeah. Any other question, anyone? Be fast. Otherwise, we'll move to the examples part and how we can find, then we can able to see. Okay. So let's go to the. See, I will teach you both the ways. I will teach you the shortcut technique as well as long cut technique. Okay. Both techniques we will see. So first we will go by the our usual formula and how we can compute the quartiles. We will see for this data. So for example, I'll take the small data. Let me take, for example, okay, so we have an example number, I think 18 is done. Let's take 19, example number 19. Example number 19. Okay. So, let's take this long data. So I'm just considering this long data. So you can, suppose this is my data. Okay. Find quartiles for the following data. Okay. And these are the data I have. And also I will not take all decile because decile become difficult for me, and also I will just taking few number, let's say d5, or I can say uh, t, let's say t50, or I will say anyone who's interested to know, like can obtain d3 something like that, or and we'll take one more, one p25. So these are things you have to need to require. So find quartiles. Now find quartiles. मतलब They are saying find quartiles, means which quartiles. So we need to obtain Q1, Q2, Q3. Remember, they are not mentioning anything like you need to obtain what. So they are not nothing mentioned. Quartiles. It is yes. That means you need to obtain all. Okay. So let's see the solution. So first, what you have to do the very important. You have to put the data in order. So putting the data in order, putting the data in ascending order. So what are the observations now? You need to understand properly. You have to put the data properly in order. Huh? If any one data value you miss out, then your entire answer is going to be wrong. Okay. So be sure that you have taken all the data properly. Okay. So first one is I think 25, right? So this is done. Then I think 28. 28 is there. So 25, 28. Then we have a 29. Then 30. 30 is there. Yeah, 30 is there. Just twice 30 is there. So we need to write it twice. So 29, 30, 30, 30, 30. Then after 30 we have 31. Then 32 is there. See that? No. So 31, 33, 34 and 35. Then we have a 36. 36 is also there, right? Then 37, 1, 37. 37 will be 2 times. And then finally 38. Then 39. And finally we have a 43. You can just read it whether we have got all the data. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. Correct. So we got n is equal to 15. Now see, in this scenario, we are not understanding whether n is even or n is odd. Whereas you have seen for the median, where how do you check it for median? You check whether the data will be odd and even. Then based on that you are calculating, right? Even if you not check that condition, still you will be get the median here also. Okay. So what could be that formula now? So Qi. So I will write for Q1. What is Q1? It is n plus 1 by 4th, n plus 1 by 4th observation in the order data. Okay. So what is this much? So n is 15. 15 plus 1, 16. 16 by 4 is 4. So
Four.
yeah. So fourth observation. So what is the fourth observation? Which is, can you understand fourth means? 3.
30.
Yeah. The fourth
30.
observation is 3030. Similarly, what about Q2? See, what is the definition? It is 2 times this observation, right? 2 times n plus 1 by 4. 2 times n plus 1 by 4 matlab kya? N plus 1 by 4 is a common, right? So if you just multiply by 2 times, that means it is 8th observation, right? So you may write the formula, you may write the usual definitions, but while calculating, you take 8th observation. This is all same, so I am not writing again and again. This means 8th observation. So what is 8th observation? So this is the 4th one, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. So answer is 34. Please check it out. Please check it out. Similarly, you can find Q3. So what is Q3? It is 3 plus n plus 1 4th observation. So what could be that one? It is going to be same. So 4 times 3, which is 12th observation. See, once you understand Q1, you can understand like very simple. It's very simple. So 30 observation is which one? 34, 8, 9, 10, 11.
37.
Yeah, correct. So answer is 37. Absolutely correct. See, you have to understand this data in order. Once you made it order, the whole thing will be done by this calculation. Okay. So this is the way you can find quartiles. Abhi kya? What you have to find out next one? D5. Find out D5. What's the formula for D5? D5 is nothing but 5 times n plus 1 by 10. Observation. What could be the data? What is your calculation? Let me know. How much it is? Yes. 5 2s are 10. Right? So 2. This is 16.
34.
Eighth observation. Is it eighth observation?
Yes, sir.
Yes. It's eighth
Yes.
observation.
43.
34. 34.
Yeah, 34. 34. Then what is next one? P50. P50. What is the answer? 50 times n plus 1 by 100 observations in the order data. What could be that? Again, this is 2. Again, it is
8.
8th observations only. Are you getting the idea what actually I'm trying to say? And what is
Yes.
next? This is D3. D3, which is 3 times n plus 1 by 4. Sorry, 10. Because we are finding the decile in the order data. So how much it is now? Tell me that value. This is 16 by 10. 1.6. 1.6 multiplied by 3. How much it is?
4.8.
Sorry, how much?
4.8.
4.8.
4.8.
4.8 observations. So one thing you remember, I think I have already mentioned, when it is more than 4.5, you take fifth observations. So how much is the fifth observations? See that? So fourth is coming 30. So again fifth is 30 only. So this is going to be 30 only. So whenever it is more than, let's say 4.2 aata tha, then 4.2 matlab you take fourth observations. But if I'm saying 4.5, 4.5 means you have to take middle of 4 and 5. If it is above 4.5, even if it is 4.52, you have to take next observation. Remember, whenever it is exact 4.5, you have to take midpoint of 4 and 5. Whenever it is 4.98, still you have to take the previous observation. Make sure that this is all concepts. Okay. Then what is next? P25. P25. How do we calculate P25? 25 times n plus 1 by 100 observations in order data. So how much it is? So this
Fourth
is 4.
observation.
This is 4, right? Fourth observation, correct?
30.
Yes. So fourth observations we are already knowing, which is 30. So what actually we visualize? What you can understand? See, I have just computed few things. What you can understand from this data? Can you see here this Q2 and D5? Is that same? This is also coming eighth observation. This is also coming eighth observation. So what you can visualize? So your quartile 2 is equivalent to your decile 5. How? Because decile 5 is also gives the 50% of the data above and 50% data below. Similarly, quartile 2 is also give the 50% of the data above and 50% data of below. Similarly, you can see the P50. P50 matlab kya? Your data is divided into 50. 50 means 50% here, 50% here. And are you getting my point? This is a looking a graph. This is looking a line. If I'm saying D50 means it is in middle, means is it equal to Q2? So your quartile 2, decile 5 and percentile 50 is all are same. No, that I just want to tell you using this graph. So Q2 is equivalent to D5 is equivalent to P. Just बराबर है. Just this note will be here. So what is the note? Your D. I'll start from Q. So so Q2 is equal to D5 is equal to P50. Means it's all give the middle value. It's all give the middle value of the data. Quartile 2 50% above, 50% below. Decile 5 50% above, 50% below. Percentile 50 50% above, 50% below. See, it is all concepts. Okay, so you need to understand. Means sometimes they will ask you find out quartile 2 and find out percentile 50, but you are getting a different answer. No, that is wrong. Because we know that according to the data, percentile 50 is equivalent to quartile 2. So you must get same answer even if you are using raw data, ungroup data, group data, whatever it is. We are getting the same answers. Okay. Any questions so far here, till here? Yes. Any question? Would you like to have one more example based on this? Okay. Before that, I will tell you shortcut method to compute the data. Okay. So as I mentioned, I have a 15 data here, right? 15 data means that if I divide the data two equal parts, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, mean till here 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 till here. So I have divided the data into two equal parts, and what is my middle value? 34. So my median is, which is this is equal to median also, right? So my Q2 is a median. Can you understand this? Means I am not doing any calculation, but I can cross check my answer whether my answer is right or not. Okay. So if I just divide the partition the data, this is also known as partition. I'm partitioning the data. I'm dividing the data. So if I partition the data into two equal parts, so 7 from here, 7 from here. So middle value will be my median value, which is nothing but Q2. Shortcut method. Then I'm interested to get the Q1 also. So how to get the Q1? How to get the Q1? Okay. So if you divide the data Q1, how do you divide again here? How do you divide? Again, this is your data, correct? This is your data. So 3 from here, 3 from here. What is the middle value? 30. That means your Q1 is 30. Similarly, you have this data, 3 from here, 3 from here. What is the middle value? So are you getting? I have divided the data into, I have three values. So this is my Q1, this is my Q2, this is my Q3. See, I got the answers very immediately. I got the answer immediately. Similarly, if I am discussing decile, डेसाइल के बारे में भी करना है तो सेम कंसेप्ट आपको फॉलो करना है, बट डेसाइल के लिए थोड़ा आपको डेटा थोड़ा डिस्टेंस पे रखना पड़ेगा. यू हैव टू कीप द डेटा इन डिस्टेंस बिकॉज अदरवाइज ये सब मिक्स हो जाएगा, क्वार्टाइल डेसाइल सब मिक्स हो जाएगा. बट गेटिंग दिस ऑल कोएफिशिएंट्स, गेटिंग दिस ऑल परसेंटाइल डेसाइल वेरी वेरी सिंपल. यू हैव टू जस्ट नीड टू प्लॉट द डेटा. अगर मीडियन बोल रहा है तो डेटा को हाफ ऑफ कर दो. जो भी मिडल वैल्यू आएगा दैट इज ए मीडियन वैल्यू। Q1 बोल रहा है तो जो डेटा आपने हाफ किया है, मतलब ये पोर्शन में जो हाफ किया है उसका जो मिडल वैल्यू है वो क्वार्टाइल 1 होगा। सिमिलरली Q3 आपका यहाँ पे। So this is the way one can able to get the answers very fast. Okay. So you may just work out like one example, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I'm just giving another example for the practice, and you can use the concepts and tell me answers immediately. Okay, use the concepts and tell me answers immediately. What could be the answer? Okay, so example number 20. I'm just giving the data, so you can just obtain. First you obtain Q1 Q3, means just obtain Q1 Q2 or Q3, and then rest you can just work out. 50, 35, 48, 68, 87, 61, 44, 56, 40, sorry, 74. Okay, just work on this and let me know what could be your Q1, what will be your Q2, what will be your Q3. Last one is 74. Huh? This is 74. Let me know this one. What could be the solution for this one? So this is I'm not going to solve. I just want to write the directly values. So what could be the values? So only thing is that you have to put the data in order. तो डेटा जैसे ऑर्डर में लिखोगे आपको आंसर्स इमीडिएटली आप देख के आंसर्स बता सकते हो कि आंसर्स क्या आएगा उसका। तो डेटा ऑर्डर में लिखो। सो दिस इज 35, 44, 48, 50, 56, 67, 68.
So 61.
61 is there? Acha, 61. So 61 will be here, right? So we have to shift this little bit. 61, 67 है? Yeah. 67 नहीं है क्या? No, 67 is
No.
not. Yeah, 67 is not there. Then we have next one is 67, 74, and finally we have a 87. So what could be your Q1? तो पहले आप Q2 निकाले कभी भी।
56.
56. Okay. Anyone got the answer 56?
Yes, sir.
So your Q2
Yes,
is
sir.
50. Yeah. Q2 is, that means this is my middle value, right? So 4 from here, 4 from here. So my Q2 is the 56. What about the Q1?
48, sir.
How 48?
Sir, 46.
46. Right. So how did you get that?
Sir, I take the mean of 44 and 48.
Exactly. So if I'm saying my, so again I have this data which from where I can get quartile. But if you see this, here I have a 2 number in quartiles. So if I divide the data into equal parts, so I may get these 2 number from where I can get the median value. So you have to just add up 44 plus 48 by 2. That may give us the value which is 46. Similarly, what about Q3? You have to add up this quantity, correct?
21.
Yes. So answer will be 7. See, this is all very simple, very simple. अभी previous example में हमको direct middle value मिला था, but यहाँ पे middle value नहीं मिला, because here you understand. Are you getting my point? You have to divide the data. अगर आप equal part में divide करते हैं यहाँ पे, suppose 48 और 44 से divide, तो यहाँ पे कुछ number बचता ही नहीं है ना. Means you cannot get the quartile one. So for that purpose, you have to divide the data 35 and 50. 25% above, 25% below. तो वो सिचुएशन में क्या होगा? This will be a middle value, and you can get this answer immediately. Any question? Yes, any question? Suppose now I consider this data. Let me consider this data. Now tell me what could be my median value. Tell me. What you have to do. So in this scenario 74 is not there, right? So 74 omit karo और फिर से observations लिखो. So 35, 44, 48, 50, 56, 56, 56, 61, 68, 87. Yes, let me know the answer. What is your Q1? What is your Q1, Q2, Q3? So first you divide the data into two equal parts. So ये कितना है 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 8 है तो 4 डिवाइड करेंगे तो कुछ बचेगा ही नहीं, राइट? सो यू हैव टू डिवाइड 3 फ्रॉम हियर 3 फ्रॉम हियर. आर यू गेटिंग द पॉइंट? सो दिस इज माय मिडिल वैल्यू. So 50 plus 56 by 2 will give us, so this is how much?
53.
53. What about Q1 now? ये मेरा डेटा हो गया. Q1 is 44. 40?
4.
नहीं, check.
44.
Yeah, no, check it once again. Middle value. तो यहाँ से डेटा डिवाइड किया तो मिडल क्या है 44. यहाँ से डेटा डिवाइड किया तो मिडल क्या है 68. Even if you solve using formula, please check it using formula. Cross check. Okay. Cross check using formula. This is I have given shortcut method to verify your answers. Okay. But you are not supposed to be write it down directly in the examination. You are going to write it down all formulas like the question, like the example number I have given to 19. You have to follow these steps. This is the presentation skill. This is the presentation skill. This is the logical skill. So if your logic is clear, that's okay. You know how to get the answers, right? But the presentation skill is very very important. Okay? So you may understand how this works. Yes, any other question related to quartile, decile, percentile? You can find anything. You can find anything. So the next class we will see the how we can find quartiles, that is bracket में deciles, percentiles for ungrouped data, ungrouped frequency distribution, or I can call ungrouped data. Okay, so this we will see in the next class. Again, I'm telling you the conceptual things are same as we did for median. So whatever things we did for the median, same thing you have to do it for quartile, decile, percentile. Only thing is that in quartile we divide by 4, in decile we divide by 10, and percentile we divide by 100. Otherwise the computation part will be remain same for all, you can say, section. Okay. So for that we will write down the theory part a little bit, and then we'll move to the next part of that. Madam has joined. Yeah, I have already. Who's next lecture? Yes.
हाँ राहुल सर संकेत
अरे हाँ sir, हाँ sir. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon.
गुड आफ्टरनून गुड
Yeah.
आफ्टरनून
So I have already make you host, so you can proceed. So I will meet you again 150 because मेरा next lecture वो मेरा ही है वापस से.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, yeah, so,
Sure.
yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah. So see you students in the next class, and then we'll continue with the remaining parts. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.